Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm just gonna do one of those fun comparison videos, which I always love. Anytime I see people doing these, I have to watch because curiosity always gets the best of me. So, and I have learned a lot by watching them too, to see what the difference in certain mediums and silicones and all that. So they're always really good. So we'll get started. I got two 8x10s. This one's got a little stained up while I was mixing. And that's it. Got them tightened up, ready to go. This side, Liqitex medium. This side, Floetrol. Okay. Put that big jug here. No, I can't do that. So, yeah, let's remember. Floetrol, Liquitex. I'll even put the bottles on the side so I remember. So I don't forget. Okay, so I have realized, first of all, that paint mixes up a lot nicer, quicker, creamier with the Liqitex. You know how sometimes you get a little curdle with the Floetrol? Then you gotta stir and stir and stir until it creams up. This one seemed to break up really fast. I do know that. That's one thing I noticed right away. And this is the very first time I've ever used that. And yeah, a whole bottle almost just for this video. Crazy. For 4 paints. So what I did was I used 1 part paint for each. 2 parts medium for each. And then I thinned them both down with a little bit of water. About 2 squirts was needed. Well, the yellow always takes a little more. It seems to always be thicker. But about 2 squirts for the Liqitex of the pipette. And about maybe 2.5, 3 for the, it just a little bit of water. Let's put it that way. I just squirt the water in there last to bring it to that warm honey consistency that I like until it's drizzling to where I like it. So hopefully we haven't gotten any thickening. It's just mountaining just for a second there. And it disappears. So it has gotten thicker. And I've noticed that the Floetrol seems to be getting thicker faster. That's exactly perfect. So I'm just going to check them. Just to be safe. Look, there's a little bug. Still good. Good. Liqitex. Oh, it's a little stronger smelling. Liqitex. Nice, not too bad, not a bad smell. And what else did I notice? It seems to be a little brighter in color, maybe. Yeah, because it's not as white as Floetrol. So it's a little bit, it maintained the colors a little better. And it didn't seem to take as much water. Floetrol seemed to need a little bit more water. But I can't really tell whether the Floetrol is thicker or the Liqitex. You guys let me know what you think if you've used it. I think maybe the Floetrol is a little thicker. It has to be because I should have poured them in the cup just to see. That part I can't really tell you, but I think they're almost the same. Okay, so I'm going to do flip cup and 8x10. Take about 3 ounces. I usually go 4 just to play it safe. So I'm going to get my cups and then we'll get going. Okay, so here we go. I measured about 3.5, 3 3/4 for each cup. And then marked it so I get it right. And yeah, I might put a little too much of one color, but that's still okay. So here goes our Floetrol to start with. Need a good substantial amount of white. I'll say that's good. Let me see, white. Yeah, that's good. Top it off with a little white. I'm gonna turn green. Okay. Already a few little cells going on in there. Maybe I should turn this bright light off so you guys don't get that glare. Okay. Now, should have leveled that. Green. And I didn't, you notice I went straight in the middle, just out of curiosity how it's going to mud up. You know, I don't want to do it exactly the same. I'm just lifting them up too. I'm not going to swish it. Can't see with that light off. Not real well. So I'm gonna go ahead and torch it. Both pop the bubbles. Ones I'm seeing. No silicone in here. Did I say that? You're trying not to drip on the other canvas. That's great. Look at that. Without any silicone. The Floetrol. to the middle. Don't seem to be that thick, so that's good. Except I don't like the white right on the tip. It's just an experiment. I might end up tipping that off. So I'm going to wipe this off. So yeah, let's just, looks like I will be stretching the cells. No doubt. Just, you know what? I don't really have to because this is an experiment, but I'm going to. I'll bring it back. I had to get rid of that white. So that's stretched. That's the only reason. So that's pretty cool. Little cloudy green for sure came up. I figured that. All right, let's do the other one. Where'd my cup go? Liqitex. Don't go crazy on the red, because red really stretches. Now I've seen a couple videos doing this already, and it seems as though the Liqitex was brighter. So let's see if that happens, because this has a little bit of a fog. Look. There we go. Let's look at that one now. Okay, let's see. This one, I should have left that alone only because it stretched the cells. That's kind of a bummer. But it is cool. But, so yeah, I got it. I have itchy arms lately. I have no idea what it is. And probably people are wondering what is wrong with my arm. I itch it. And my dad used to have it like really bad when he was, you know, around my age. When he was about 55, he started itching his arms. And my mom and stuff had to give him some cream. And I mean, he'd itch them so bad too. And mine are starting. And I put so I've been putting hydrocortisone on it. And trying to leave them alone. Get some of that really good lotion. I don't know. There's several on the market. I'm not sure what kind to get, but it's looking pretty bad. So if you're all wondering sometimes what's wrong there, it's itching. Okay, here goes. I noticed in some of my videos, I was like, oh my gosh, my arm. Long time ago, well, not real long, somebody did ask me, well, nice picture, but what the is wrong with your arm? Gee. Okay. So, looking brighter. Wish I wouldn't have stretched that, because then we would have been able to compare the difference if this one gets cells. But we seen it. I just can never leave well enough alone, can I? But it's okay, because it gives us the idea. Okay, so now let's try to do this without dripping on this baby. That's gonna lean forward. Better do it quick. All the white ended up in the middle. There goes my red. Prettier. I think it's brighter colors. Yeah, I noticed that from all the videos I watched. Bring it back. Then we'll go from there and look at it. That's pretty though. Okay. Let me turn the light on and take a look too. So this is a pretty one. I like that one. This one I'm not crazy about at all. But see how the colors are brighter? So yeah. There's a difference in that medium. It's definitely higher quality. Breaks down your paint a lot nicer. Seem to cream it a lot faster, creamier. Brighter colors, even just looking at the difference in like the two purples, you can see this one's a little darker because the Floetrol is more whiter. All right. That was the way I poured them in the cup too, made it mud up, but I wanted to do it equal and could have layered them, but it's all good. So here comes some cells. I did that pretty quick, didn't I? These are all tilting. Alright, so we'll just pause it for a minute and see what happens. I'll try to level this. I think it's not gonna, because there's one little Susan in the middle. We'll be right back then. Okay, so I just waited about 1 minute, that's all. I don't see him doing anything different, so there's no reason to wait longer. But take a look here. This one seems to be foggier on the top, mudded up just a little more. Trying not to go on the top of that one. How can I do this? I can move this off for a minute. Put this right here. Come on, bottles. I didn't spill none of the other one. No, I didn't. Okay, now we can look at it. Yeah, if I didn't stretch that. I did, so. Okay, so that's that one. Actually, I like it this way better. Don't really matter, because I'm not keeping that one, probably. I will probably pour over that one. This one's neat. Brighter all together. Look at how much greener, because I mixed them together so much. Let them just pour on each other. You guys let me know what you think. I think it's fun doing these. Looks like my ends are not as see-through, like, you know, the here on the ends. And to me, I felt like the Liqitex was actually a little more thinner. So, yep, my hunch was right. This came out brighter. See how the end is, oh, it's not that bad actually anymore. Not on this side. It's more on the other side. Well, that's it for this. And yeah, I like the Liqitex. This seemed to get bigger cells, of course. If I didn't stretch it, they would have been bigger. That's what's really cool. So look at them big cells I would have had if I didn't stretch it on the Floetrol. Smaller cells on the Liqitex, but pretty. All right, that's it, guys. Have a good one. This was fun, and I'm unfortunately not going to be able to afford the Liqitex, but I was looking at it at Michael's the other day. It was like $110 for the big gallon thing. I'm like, not quite. And I paid, what, $14 for a gallon of Floetrol. And, of course, they don't always mud up like this. They don't get foggy because I'll separate the colors, which I should have done too. But I really wanted to try it this way. Do it totally equal the same. And I think I did. All right, take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.